making our voices of the blessed heard. Oh, and they scoop! That is it, my friends. You can try and defile Malone, but I am the master of Phyrexia. I am touched by gigs on places that you don't even want to know about. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Happy freaking Saturday. We did it. The week is finally over. Now we can stop working. Well, you can stop working. I work every single day because I'm German. So, hey, but thank you all so very much. We're almost at 16.2 thousand subscribers on the channel, which is bananas to me. Thank you all so very much. We hit the 16K like 3 days ago. So that is very amazing. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all so very freaking much. Also, hey, make sure to join the Discord. There's a lot of new people have joined. I'm very happy about that, and we can get more day by freaking day. So please, if you would like to, join the Maloniacs on the Discord. A link is down below in the description, right under the deck. So, easy freaking peasy. But enough with the yammering. Let's get into the voice of the blessed hammering. We're playing CLERICS today, kind of. Like, you know, we have the Torens, we have the Voice of the Blessed, and we have the Lunarch Veteran. Those are our clerics. Is this a cleric? No, it's a rogue. But we have some new cards that make this deck just... oh, chef's kiss delicious. I can tell you that much. It is just amazing. So you know the Voice of the Blessed. Whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever you put a 1/1 counter on it, it gets better and better. The first 4 counters give it flying and vigilance, which is amazing. In this meta where there's a lot of wandering emperors still wandering around the streets of New Capenna and everything. Well, we are in Dominaria now. Are we? Nobody's here? All alone? So yeah, the Voice of the Blessed is very darn good. So, you play the Lunarch Veteran into Voice of the Blessed. Now bam, you have a 3/3 right away. Right freaking away. Yes, we're also playing green, but we only have 5 green lands. You know, only 5 of those. That means the Brushland and the Overgrown Farmland can still get us where we have to be. So, you play the Lunarch Veteran, play the Voice of the Blessed. Now you get a 3/3. Even if you have the Gala Greeters, you know, now you get 2 life. Now you pump this Voice of the Blessed up. And that is kind of all we want to do. But we have so many cool cards that just make certain that we either get life or don't die too fast, or that we just get so much life that our opponent can't do anything, and that we get so many creatures. Like the Torens, for example. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you get a little creature. And that will trigger the Lunarch Veteran, that will trigger the Gala Greeters. Now just imagine, you have 3 Lunarch Veterans and 2 Gala Greeters, which is not that unrealistic. Now your Voice of the Blessed gets freaking 5 counters just for you playing 1 single creature. And that is freaking amazing. Once our Voice of the Blessed is dead, we just bring it back with the Extraction Specialist, which returns a creature with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. It cannot attack or block, but we do have the Extraction Specialist for that, which has Lifelink. Which has Lifelink. So that means that if we block with it, that will even grow our Voice of the Blessed. And if we have a Lunarch Veteran and a Gala Greeters out, that will make the Voice of the Blessed even freaking better. We have the Inspiring Overseer. We play that, bam! Now we draw a card, gain a life, Voice of the Blessed is happy about that. And once everything of these dies, you know, we still have the freaking Serra Paragon. You might say, hey, I know all these cards, just like the Tamiyo Safekeeping. You know, I know it gives you 2 life, indestructible, and hexproof. What else do we want? Well, there's so many things that make this deck just chef's kiss delicious. First of all, the MVP in this deck is the Steel freaking Seraph. I thought that the Steel Seraph is a 6 cost, but you can play it for the prototype cost. The prototype part is a 3 mana value, which is bananas to me. So we can use the Serra Paragon to bring it back, and that is super darn nice. Because just imagine, you're giving your Voice of the Blessed life gain, you know? Just freaking, I mean lifelink. I don't know why I always say life gain. Lifelink, man! Now it attacks and it grows itself. That is just so good. So freaking good. So Steel Seraph, thank you for your service. And also you can give something. Vigilance, flying, whatever you want to freaking do. And that is just very darn good. I also forgot one single part about the Torrents. All of these humans is training. So if you attack with something that is bigger, they get a +1/+1 counter. Just putting it out there. MVP number 2. just slightly after this little Steel Seraph, the Platoon Dispenser. First of all, it draws you cards, which in today's economy, in a mono-white kind of deck, well, we're also playing green, still, this is a colorless card with white, you know, in it because of the unearth. It draws us a card if we have 2 or more creatures, which we always will have thanks to the Lunarch Veteran and the Gala Greeters and the Torens. You know, we just pump those creatures out. And then, if we have 4 mana, we can even use the Platoon Dispenser to get more life. We can do this during our opponent's turn. That will trigger the Gala Greeters once more, because you have to remember, this only happens once each turn. So, for 4 mana, we push the button, we make ourselves a little soldier here, and the soldier will activate the Gala Greeters and the Lunarch Veteran. Now, a Voice of the Blessed is a very nice blocker, that if people aren't reading the card well, will get them real freaking good, and that is just, oh, so good. So, once more, just play these 2 together, and you're freaking happy. And in the worst case, you can also unearth it, which will give it haste, so that can change the game to your freaking liking. So I hope that you will like this. But wait, there's one more card that together with the Voice of the Blessed is just insanity. It is Kayla's freaking command. With this, you can put 2 counters on the Voice of the Blessed for 3 mana. You put a counter on it, well, you can make yourself a construct, you can put down a counter and give something double strike, search a library for a plains, and gain 2 life and scry 2. In most cases, we want to put down a counter and give our Voice of the Blessed double strike, because then it will be flying, and gain 2 life. There's so many situations where this just goes banana, so let's put these 3 together, right, just for a second. What you do is you give your Voice of the Blessed lifelink with the Steel Seraph. It is already like a 3-3. Let's just say it is already like a 3-3. Now you get the life from this, you put a counter on it, now it flies. Now it attacks in. It is now a 5-5. You know, attacking in through the air with double strike and lifelink. Now it deals 11 damage, because the first time it deals damage, it will gain life. And we're pumping it up once more. And the next time it gets more life, so that is 11 damage. And your Steel Seraph is attacking as well. So that is 14 to freaking 16 damage. I had to look again. And that is just super darn freaking good. So you can go back there, and you can go back there. And honestly, we're never playing this as a 6 too much. So yeah, we also have some removal in the deck with the Soul Partition. We can remove flyers now. But there's also one neat thing. You can protect your own freaking creatures with this. If they want, like, destroy it, you can just exile it and bring it back later. You know, if you don't have your Extraction Specialist or your Serra Paragon available, that is super good. So, you just Soul Partition your own Voice of the Blessed. It doesn't cost 2 more, it is only if it's your opponent's. But with this, you can take care of everything that is not a land, and that is amazing. And we have the Eiganjo. So there's some more synergies that make this deck just amazing. The Serra Paragon, if you return something and it dies, you exile it, but you get 2 life, which will trigger the Voice of the Blessed. And if you use your Lunarch Veteran, now as a Luminous Phantom, and something dies, like all of these little human tokens from the Torens, you get so much life, you will just be very, very darn freaking happy. So yeah, that is all there is to the deck. There's so many little intricacies. Like, I've been building this deck for 3 days. I will tell you straight up. I have been like ranking up, ranking down, ranking all the way like a wave every day, trying to make this deck perfect. There were cards in here that I will never look at again in my entire life. And there was cards that I've not even thought about, like the Platoon Dispenser that make it so good. So yeah, or the Torens. Torens is so good in this deck. So once more, let's hurdle up our little MVPs here. Just real quick, those are the MVPs of the deck. If you don't have these cards, don't even bother playing the deck. It's not worth it. But also, you know, Kayla's command also only 2. And the Steel Seraph, most people already have it because it's such a good card. So thank you all so very freaking much. I hope you will enjoy today, the Black Sabbath. And yes, that is Saturday. Read a book. And yeah, it's green-white, but still, we're being very freaking evil. There will be a lot of music. There will be a lot of fun. So thank you all so very freaking much. This is Blessed Be My Voice. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those singing games. It's the circle of life gain, everybody. We're back with life gain. And we have the kind of good hand here. If only we find one more white source, we're perfectly fine. And yeah, as I have more white sources than anything else, I'm pretty darn certain that we will find it here. Okay, we did find it. We did freaking find it. And I'm very happy about it. So, they do have something here. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm pretty darn certain that they do have removal. Yup, here it comes, the Infernal Grasp. But that is still alright, because we do have the Steel Seraph. So, let's hope that this little guy survives for one turn. And then we're kind of good. And then I might even bring down, that comes Liliana right away, doesn't it? Yep, okay, I mean, hey, you know, kind of expected it. Kind of really did expect it. But we're still kind of fine. They're also kind of out of things to do, so yeah. And all the life we're losing here is also alright. So, what are we discarding? I think it will be the Soul Partition here. Or we kind of need the Soul Partition for the Sheldred, yeah. Kind of need that. Let's get rid of the Safekeeping. I know they have spot removal. But you know, there's a limit to what they can do. Alright, so this is pretty darn good. I love it. I really do. Because we can now get rid of the Liliana here. And we don't really care about the Sheldred as long as we do have the Steel Seraph. So, all good. All fine. I might also go ahead and play the Platoon Dispenser. I don't know yet. We will have to find out about that. But the Steel Seraph is just so good in this. So darn good. You cut down that one? What? Alright, that is super weird to me. Super freaking weird to me. They still do have something, and I wonder what it is. I really do wonder what it freaking is. Do they really have all the answers? Come on, man. Like, you know, there's a limit. There's a freaking limit. And I think that the limit is if you have, like, in the starting end 4 removal spells, that is where the limit is. Limit was achieved. The limit was achieved. The limit was achieved. Okay, here comes another Liliana, question mark? No? Alrighty. Oh, freaking righty. We're bringing down the Platoon Dispenser. They still have something. They still... Okay. Alright. I mean, hey, removal tribal, you know? All I have is removal and a Sheldred. That is my whole shtick. Okay. So we're putting the Lifelinker here. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously joking right now? Oh my lord! What is going on here? What the hell is going on here? Now watch them have an Invoke Despair. Now watch them play an Invoke Despair. Oh my lord. No, it's Count Dracula. Okay, that is no Invoke Despair.
For the sake of all innocence,
that ain't no Invoke Despair.
I bring my own army.
Still getting rid of it. They really dismantled us really freaking good, man. Real freaking good. So now it's top deck wars, my friend. I have drawn 6 lands already. I don't want a Platoon Dispenser this one right now. Are you kidding me? I told you, man, that this would happen. Oh, this is jokes, man. This is dirty little jokes, man. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. You know, 7 lands in the first 15 and they have 7 lands in the first 17. So, all good. All good. All freaking good, you know, nothing to see here. Just everything is bueno. Nothing wrong with any of this. All good. But they should be out of stuff very soon, you know? They just should be out of stuff very darn soon. And we should find stuff very darn soon. So go ahead and attack me, my friend. I don't care. I have lifelink, you don't. Holy smokes, man. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking. Okay. I will even play the Platoon Dispenser here. And give this lifelink. I shouldn't have given it lifelink, but it doesn't really matter. It does not really matter. I'm still drawing a card here. So. Okay, the Serra Paragon is prime freaking beef, my friends. Prime beef. So what do you got here, my friend? What is in your hand now? What you got here? I'm very, very curious what your last freaking card is. Oh no, I don't care about that, to be honest. I really don't. Really do not care in the slightest. Not in the slight. Another Sheldred? Okay, draw your card. If that is all you got to do, that is fine by me. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
With the mysteries. I've come.
This is just jokes, man. Freaking jokes. Okay, but we're still alright, you know? We are still absolutely all freaking right. Because I played this now, then give this. I'm just, like, you know, their top decks are pretty darn prime. Pretty darn prime. Okay, I will be taking care of the Liliana here.
Fine.
And ending the turn. I want to act like I do have something. This game, man. Get out of here, Maraymon. Get out of here. Like, what? What? I just, the only word that I have in my mouth right now is what in the darnation is this, man? So, if they want to get rid of something here, they better do it now. Oh, they don't want to get rid of anything here. Okay. I'm going with another Steel Seraph. So. Wonder what they plan on doing. Giving this one lifelink. Giving this one lifelink. And they scoop get out of here, man. All of your removal tribal did not help you in the end. You come into my house, I have all the life gain, man. You knock on my door, you look through the window, but I keep the lights out when the likes of you are walking around. Removal only tribal, not in my house you don't. Get out of here. Life is life. It's all about that, and it was at that moment that it became painstakingly clear that Malone does not know any lyrics. I don't. I just don't know lyrics. Okay, I will keep this hand. I mean, all we need is one land of any color and we're kind of fine, you know? And we're up against Mono Red, finally! I did not go up against Mono Red for way too long. Way too long. So, one land of any color and we're happy. The lightning strike to the face. Okay, alright. I mean, we still have this Soul Partition, you know, we're still kind of okay. They will be slamming in here. They did not even, like, you know, chill. They're just going straight at it. One land of any color, game. One land of any freaking given color. We will see what they're doing here. The mechanized warfare. You know, the thing is, I can just get rid of this now. Wait, cancel. I will get rid of the mechanized warfare. Yes. Yes, I will. So I'm losing one more life here. That is alright. One land of any color, game, and we're friends forever. Just one land. Just one little land. Come on, man. What? What? One land of any color and we're friends forever. And what do I get? None land of none color. Just the way it was intended. Just the way it was freaking intended. Just, you know, losing to Mono Red because they have double the lands we do. Did we cut land? No, we did not. We just got screwed here. Scrooge McDuck. Thank you so much, game. Thank you so very freaking much. It is even the good land, you know? Even the freaking good land. Okay, so we do have the Tamiyo Safekeeping here, and next turn we can use the Steel Seraph to be amazing about everything we do. And we will. We will be freaking amazing about everything we do. So, they will be attacking in here. They think that they're super safe, but they earned. They just freaking earned. And we're making the comeback of the century here.
You're lucky this is a
Are you attacking in? You are! The Mad Lad! The freaking Mad Lad! Okay, I mean, I would have attacked in as well here, you know? There's literally no way I wouldn't have. But hey, this is really darn good. Oh, now we're drawing all the lands. That is beautiful. That is just beautiful. So how am I doing this? I think I'm going with the Steel Seraph here. Giving this one lifelink. And I think that now the game is over. Nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kindness. I really do, Mr. Carlos. I really freaking do. So, we do have the Inspiring Overseer next turn. They can still, yeah, do this. Oh, it's a land. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that is super good for them, though. That is super good for them, though. But, you know, still no worries here. I'm still alright. I am still all freaking right. Because I will draw a card here. Hopefully something good. Is it good? Is it something real good? It's another Steel Seraph. That is indeed real good. And giving this one lifelink once more, I would just, you know, keep this one back for now so that they cannot be attacking in. Just slam in there on that. Okay. I don't care about that Nisha's Foundry, to be honest. So this now gets Flying and Vigilance, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. The next turn we're playing another Steel Seraph. And then that's it, mister, that's it. Oh, no, please don't. Kumano faces Kakazan. Oh, no. I mean, why? Why did you do it like this? I don't know. I honestly don't freaking know. I would just block with the Inspiring Overseer here. Like, yeah, give me one darn good reason why I shouldn't. That is... What? Why did you do that? Why did you do it before attacks? Like, why? Well, I'm so confused. I'm so utterly freaking confused right now. Alright, is this beautiful? I think it is. I think it is very beautiful because we're playing another Voice of the Blessed here. Making our Voices of the Blessed heard. Oh, and they scoop! That is it, my friends. You can try and defile Malone, but I am the master of Phyrexia. I am touched by gigs on places that you don't even want to know about. He was so evil. I feel like in a creature-based aggro meta, being the one that is just bigger and stronger is the right thing to do. We're going first. Ew, this hand is terrible. Terrible, I tell you. This is almost the same hand. Okay, so we're back to we need exactly one land to be happy. I mean, I mulliganed because I only had 2 lands. And what did I get? Another 2 lands. And another 2-lander here. Come on, game. Don't you do me like this. This is dirty. This is dirty. And I don't like it one bit. Not in the slightest. Alright. Please give me a land here. Come on, man. This is just ridiculous. Just 2 games in a row. I mulliganed. You see, that is just jokes, man. Just jokes. Okay, we lose here. I can tell you right away. They have all the advantage. We went first. We have 1 card less and 1 land less. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Okay, I mean, that is still okay, you know, because we can just get rid of this Torens here. They're not even doing anything. They're just not doing freaking anything. So we go with the Inspiring Overseer. If they want to sack that, that is alright. Finally, we're drawing the lands. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking. So, I think that they would just, you know, make me sack it. Or they have a removal in hand. Yep, they do have the removal in hand. Okay. But they didn't want to, like, use the Liliana before. Maybe they're not doing it now. Who knows? Who freaking knows? We'll have to find out altogether now, don't we? And we'll be playing the Torens here. 1 bajillion%. The reason being, if I, like, you know, can get, like, a creature down or whatever, I would be happy about it. Happy like a clown Charlie Brown. I just thought, why did you use my green mana? And then I realized there is only green mana. So it took me 3 draws to find my lands, which was terrible, I tell you. Freaking terrible. So they're making me discard now.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Which is alright. I will just get rid of my Steel Seraph here. And then we will see what they're doing. If they're just attacking in, that is also alright. We have the life gain, you know, we can do things. Incredible. Just incredible. Just freaking incredible, man. There is no words for my unbelief, you know? There's just no words for my unfreaking belief. So please, give me like a small little creature here. I would be very darn happy. Very darn freaking happy. This is just freaking jokes, man. Just freaking jokes, man, at this point. We're getting rid of the Liliana here.
Whatever.
Now watch him draw a land right away. And just play her right away again. Oh, we're dead here anyways. Like, you know, we got screwed here. Yeah. Hey, Mono Black, give it Mono Black, take it away. I mean, hey, you know, I should not have said these things about gigs, even though they were through. But this was just a prime example of, come on, I mulligan because I have 2 lands. I go down to another 2 lands. They have 2 cut downs. They have 2 freaking tenacious underdogs. And what do we have? 2 sad tears running down my eyes. Maybe I should have just played the Steel Seraph so I could protect it. But I was like so certain that maybe our Torens will survive just 1 little turn. Just 1 turn, you know? There you go, 3 lands in a starting hand. Is that so hard to do, game? Is that really so hard to do? So, I hope we're not up against another mono black deck that just has the cut down in the first, like, 7 cards right away. Oh, first 6 cards. It's mono green? Oh no. Oh no. I think we have a very good chance against mono green. A very good chance. Thieving Wormlet does not concern me too much, to be honest. Yet. Not yet. But it will at a certain point in time. Briarbridge Tracker. Alrighty. No blockage. Oh, this is nice. I like it. I think we have way more good things than they do, you know? And like, I could also just play the Extraction Specialist, just, you know, block here with... Oh my, okay, that is very good. That is very good. Just block here with the Voice of the Blessed, bring it... I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I will just go... oh, the Torens here is very darn nice. But I think I'm just doing it like this. The Lifelink onto you. Attacking in. Making this one a little bit bigger. I can still block with it, you know? Another Briarbridge Tracker. Annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. I think... Oops. But this is the right call of action here. Because we have so much life gain, I honestly don't really care too much, you know? A little bit, mama hold me, but not too much. So the Extraction Specialist brings down the Voice of the Blessed, which is amazing. And then we still have the Soul Partition to get rid of whatever they do here. And I can just block with the Extraction Specialist. And that is going to be amazing. If they just, you know, now use their... oh, they're doing it. They're freaking doing it. So in that case, I would just get rid of this Clay Champion. Make it a little bit more expensive. And now once more, I can just block with the Extraction Specialist. I can always bring it back with the Serra Paragon. And it will pump up my Voice of the Blessed. So I'm okay with that. I actually am. Alright, Mono Green. In the battle of Mono Colors. Who will win? Who will go supreme? Who will reign supreme? We will have to find out, don't we? That is absolutely fine by me. Do that, my friend. You freaking do that. As long as a creature does not have trample, which it will get though. Which I totally forgot about. We're still doing this now. Bringing down the Steel Seraph. Giving this one lifelink. Attack in. It does not really matter. We can bring it back with the Serra Paragon. And our Voice of the Blessed grows bigger and stronger by the day. So this costs 6, they can't pay it now. Which is alright, you know, they will make it big and strong. But hey, once more. This is just ridiculous. All we have to do is to get rid of the Kodama. And if we can get rid of the Kodama, we're happy. You know, we're freaking happy. So. The Lunarch Veteran. That is super darn good. Okay. Alright. So, we're giving this one lifelink now. It has vigilance anyways. We're going back to 18 life, which is super good. And our Torens just did exactly what he had to do here. And I like that a lot. So what you got here, my friend? Do you have the fight spell? Doesn't look like you do have the fight spell. I told you, Mono Green is not in a good place right now. Just ain't in a good place right now. So what you doing though? Is that all you're doing? If you're attacking him with the Clay Champion, I would just take it at this point. I don't really care. You can have it. You can freaking have it. No blockage at all. So, I mean, hey, we do have things to do here, and that is all I freaking care about. We do have so much life gain, it does not even really matter to me. Here is even more life gain. Oh, Torens! Oh, finally! finally freaking Torens does stuff the way it's intended to. Okay, we're bringing down the Steel Seraph because there's like nothing else I would rather have here. Gaining 2 life, making the Voice of the Blessed even freaking bigger, giving it more lifelink, you know, and all of that. Now it's even indestructible. Beautiful, freaking beautiful. Okay. We're giving it lifelink, of course. This one will get vigilance. Vigilance, lifelink. And they skip! Get out of here, Mono Green! I told you you're not in a good place right now. Nobody should be playing Mono Green. That is just the truth, man. There's no Werewolf Pack Leader. There's no Old Growth Troll. There is nothing good anymore. Mono Green. So sad. Get out of here. That's live. That's what all the people say. You rise 9 one day. Shot down in May. Oh, we're going first. And we do have the Voice of the Blast here. And the Kyla's Command. I like it. I really do. As long as we get the... one more land, we're good, you know? Kyla's Command with the Voice of the Blessed alone is already very darn good. Very darn freaking good. There's even another land now. So all we have to hope for is that they don't shoot it down right away. If they're like, oh, I have to shoot it down right away, oh no, then we're Sag. But then they also lose like their big creature, and we can always bring it back with the Serra Paragon later. And we can with the Kyla's Command also. Oh, they're doing it. What? What? What the hell was that? Oh, I'm utterly confused. I am utterly freaking confused, man. Utterly confused. I only need one of those. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That's well appreciated. Alright, so we're getting in there for 8 freaking damage. That is a lot. But that was just utterly freaking confusing. RJK7711. What are you doing? Why are you confusing me like this? That was so weird. So freaking weird. Okay, the Monastery Swift Spear is coming down. Are you attacking Indo? I don't think you are you now? Are you now? So, I don't know how... Okay, alright, yeah, you can do that. You go ahead and do that. I will be going with the Serra Paragon here, just to, you know, have something. And right now I don't have life gain, so I'm very happy that I have my 4/4 here to get in with. And next turn I will play the Torens. No questions asked, not even a single one. And they cannot be doing anything here, you know, the Thundering Raiju. Okay, they are doing things. Are you attacking Indo? You are, the Mad Lad. Freaking Mad Lad, like why? Why are you doing this? Okay, get your Thundering Raiju down, I don't care. If I get only 1 life gain whatever here, I win the game. You should know that, right? Alright. It's not happening, but that is still okay. We're still only 1 away from beating them. And you know, I do have the Soul Partition that I will be using once they want to attack in. Oh, Mono Red, eh? Mono Red, eh? Yes, triangle that. I don't care. You can do that. I still have more than enough power to destroy you. Mono freaking Red. So there's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage coming our way. I will wait until they go to attacks. Alright. Goodbye, Thundering Raiju. And let's give him a little slappity slap on the wrist. This is my kazoo. Oh, that is right, baby. That is right. Mono Red ain't got nothing on us, man. Nothing, I tell you. Oh, even though I did not get too much life this game, I still destroyed you, man. You know, I took you out of my pocket, got all the wrapping around, and then I just bit off your freaking head. Get out of here. It's all about the good life. And it's like, okay, I was just making up this song. It's not even a real song, man, but I'm out of ideas. We're going first. I love it. I really do. I mean, we have the perfect start here. Voice of the Blessed into Inspiring Overseer into 2 Kayla's Commando. And I mean, hey, I don't want to be that guy, but hey, she's going Commando. That is cool, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Garrus Khan. Oh, please don't play black here. Perfect. Freaking perfect. That is all I'm asking you for. Please don't play mono freaking black and have a freaking cut down on my Voice of the Blessed. Right. Well, then it's no mono black, and it's like, you know, priest on priest violence. which is never good. But you know, we're not a Shadow Rite priest, we're just a regular priest, so that is also good. And we're just slamming in there. Okay, so I wonder if they have removal here, but the thing is that we do have a Serra Paragon, so does not really matter to me too much. Doesn't matter at all, to be honest. The Inspiring Overseer number 2 for the lights is... Oh, yeah. Other clerics does have... Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. You know what? I would just do this and this. Put a counter onto you. Just cry away these 2 lands. Oh my lord. Gosh. And just slam in with everything. Even if we're only getting in with these 2 damage, I'm still happy with it. Oh my lord, they're just taking it? What? Hey, I will not tell you how to play this frickin' game, my friend, but this ain't it. Maybe they're thinking they have so much life gain I don't even really care. But hey, there's a limit, you know? Are you making me discard now, my friend?
Let's make this quick.
Well, I don't care about that, to be honest.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Really do not care about that too much now. So... let's go with this first. Make a construct, just in case you do have another Liliana, you know? I would not like that too much. Not in the slightest, even. So, and now we are slamming in there. Getting that Liliana out of here. Alright, I like that. And we're just going with another Voice of the Brushland. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Maybe I should have kept the land, but I didn't. I'm just like stacking up on Voice of the Blesseds, you know? I should have kept the land so that I could play the Inspiring Overseer once more right away. Alright, that is still fine with me. For now. For now. I can still slam in there, you know? And that is what I will absolutely do. Bringing down the Serra Paragon. Just bringing down the heat. So I wonder what our opponent does here. The double Kayla's command was nice. Maybe I should have attacked in. Oh, you want to destroy that, don't ya? Don't ya? Okay, alright, you do that, my friend. You freaking do that. I will just slam in here now. With both. Get rid of their whole board. Hopefully. Just play this now. In hopes that we're good. You know, if we're good here, I'm happy. If we aren't good, I'm sad. But if this can survive one singular turn, we're good. Just don't have another Liliana here, please. Just don't you do that kind of stuff. Phyrexian Missionary is alright. I am okay with that. I absolutely am. I think that they're getting back there. Yep, okay. That is so alright with me. Not even going to... Okay, that is still alright with me. That is still so alright with me. So I will be using the things out of... Oh, no, I can't. I was just about to do something... Oh, wait. Can I? No, I can't do it like this. I thought I could be doing it like this, but I can't. Ooh, the Gala Greeters is very darn nice. I like that a lot. So they still have another freaking, you know, Rite of Oblivion here waiting for us. But we're okay with that. Because I would just go Gala Greeters. Oh my, okay. So, you're clerics yourself, but you're kind of the evil clerics. Which I should be, but I'm not. You know? Also, they're like drawing a lot of lands. Well, we would have drawn a lot of lands as well. But you know, these 3 lands, not drawing them was pretty darn good for us. Pretty darn good, not gonna lie about it. So, what you gonna do here? Maybe they're getting rid of my Serra Paragon. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, beautiful. I don't mind at all. I really don't, because I still have the Extraction Specialist here. And that is just darn freaking good, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, playing the planes here first. Bringing down the Gala Greeters. Bringing down the Extraction freaking Specialist. Which will gain me 2 life here. Putting a counter onto you. And now we're gaining all of this, which is beautiful. And I'm slamming in through the air. The next turn I do have another Serra Paragon. Do I even have something in here? No, I don't, but I'm still gaining the life. So that is still good. Now we'll also be attacking with my Extraction Specialist afterwards. So they could search for stuff. But in all honesty, What is that stuff that they're searching for, you know? It does not really matter to me. Like, what are you even getting here that could save you? I don't think there's anything that could even save you. Like, we're getting in there for 4. They blocked the 4. So we're getting in there for, well, I mean, hey, this is still okay. Oh my. This is just freaking beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Okay, alrighty. So we're getting rid of anti-skip. Oh my lord, get out of here. You big old forehead. Who are you, me? I am the only one allowed to have a big forehead. And that is all I have. Nothing else. And giant eyebrows. And an avatar that looks like me, but still. My clerics were superior. Get out of here. When life gives you lemons, you are doing well. I don't know any more songs. It's over. I'm done. Alright, I like this end. And we're doing one last game here. Please don't be mono black. Please don't be mono black. Just right away slamming down the justice. Oh, they're mono green. Oh, we talked about this before, Comadrija. We talked about this. You cannot come in here and play mono green. That just ain't good at all. Yeah, that's just not doing it, my friend. Just ain't freaking doing it. So, gaining some life here. I would, of course, not attack in. Are you werewolves? And just have an Outland Liberator running around? Maybe you are. Maybe you don't. We don't know. We will have to find out. Oh, Torens, I'm so happy that I found a place for you. So I really hope that we find something of value here. That would be prime beef. Prime freaking beef once more. That is nothing of value. Well, it kind of is. It's removal. So, hey, not gonna complain about it. Not gonna freaking complain about it. Putting the counter onto you. And that's it. We cannot be attacking him, sadly. But we're gaining so much life. They can attack him with that Outland Liberator. You're black as well. That ain't bueno. That ain't bueno at all. Well, the Flash Torch is still alright. I don't care about that too much. A little bit, mama hold me, but only slightly, you know? Only freaking slightly. The Soul Partition is very darn nice here. Very, very darn freaking nice here. So, the Torrens gets pumped up. I think I'm just attacking in and using the Eiganjo here. What you doing here, my friend? What are you doing? Are you doing anything? Are you Comadrija? Are you putting a bad name onto Golgari here now? I was just saying, hey, you can't put a bad name onto Golgari, you know? That ain't cool at all. So, and what are we doing now? Creating the treasure. You never know. We could need it, you know? There's a chance that we could freaking need it. And I think that we have the better removal here and the better land art. Don't forget about the better land art. I mean, hey, this Phyrexian Flash Torch will just go down in history as dead. Yes. You know, the thing that is holding priority is the Outland Liberator here. That is the only thing holding priority. And that's it, Mr. That's It. That is it, Mr. That's It. I can also be attacking in with this little 1/1 here now because it has, like, you know, all it needs. And the Soul Partition is still a real thing. The Topiary Stomper. Alright, I hope we don't find another land here. Another land would actually be saddening. Freaking saddening. Stalemate City, until we find something of value. That ain't nothing of value, I can tell you that much. But it is good because it grows our freaking Gala Greeters. And that is very darn good. So yeah, I like that. And what are we getting ourselves? More treasure. More treasure is always good. So, only attacking in with this. Let us see how they're blocking here. Right now, the Topiary Stomper doesn't concern me at all, you know? It just does not concern me in the slightest. And if they are attacking in, I will just block with my Lunarch Veterans and bring them back as flyers. And then, my friend, then we're freaking speaking, talking, doing mouth motions and saying things. Come on, attack me, my friend. Do it. Do it. Attack me. Please attack me. They're doing it. They're doing it. They're attacking me. Oh, no. Oh, no, my friend. That ain't it. That ain't it, man. I will just block all of these with all of these. Because I have enough life. I don't care about that anymore. I just, you know, want to get my good old flyers in the air. Flyers in the air. And be happy. Go my merry freaking way. So please give me something. Oh my lord. How much more land can I draw here? And please don't give me the good old answer of yes. Please don't do that. Putting a 1/1 counter on the Gala Greeters. Okay. Raiding another treasure. Because treasure is life, treasure is precious. Getting another one of you down. Now we have these flyers, you know. They are very darn cute. I will keep back one of these though. And keep up my Soul Partition. Right now we're in Stalemate City, but we're both drawing a bajillion lands. So they're on 15 with 8 lands. That, for example, is something that I absolutely want to get rid of as soon as I can. And I will. Mark my words, I will. I mean, they can play it once more. And they're like drawing a little bit better than we do right now. But that is kind of all they're doing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Please. Please. I want this so much in my life. Oh, so much in my life. So we're putting down the counter. We are getting the life. Oh, everything is just beautiful right now. Just freaking beautiful. And then we're giving it freaking flying. I could also start attacking in with these, but they would just block them. So what good would it do? Nothing, I tell you. Freaking nothing. Can block with their Kodama, but then their freaking creatures don't get trampled anymore. They just don't get the freaking trampling anymore. And it's getting very dangerous for them as well. Very darn freaking dangerous. Not gonna lie. So, I'm keeping up my Soul Partition. 1 bajillion freaking %. Because the thing is, I can still get rid of this Kodama in reaction to their Defiler of Vigor. So if they attack in now, that is fine by me. Once more, I can just get rid of their Kodama here. Which is nice, I like that. I really do. They cannot be attacking in here nilly-willy, you know? They will be, though. They will be attacking in here nilly-willy. I can tell you that much. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. We're blocking here. Blocking here. Blocking here. I still don't want to take too much damage, you know? And now Soul Partitioning this Kodama. Get out of here, Kodama. Get out of here. This will cost 5 now. And yeah, I do have enough flyers to, you know, fly over your head. Over your head. Maloney, Maloney, Maloney. I'm sorry. Oh my lord, look at all the life gain. Just imagine we had our voice of the blessed here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful life gain, man. Beautiful freaking life gain. I freaking love it. We win here. Like, they cannot play it. This costs 5 now. So yeah, go ahead. Try and play it. Don't spray it. Please don't have a Kodama on the top of your library. Why can't they play it? What? Would you look at that? Well, would you look at that? Why were they able to play it? Oh my lord, we're missing 1 life here to win. 1 freaking damage here to win. But they have to block with the Kodama. They have to freaking block with the Kodama. We're attacking with all of our flyers. They have to block my Gala Greeters with the Kodama is what I'm saying. They have to. Should have done it end of turn. Should have just done it end of turn. I don't know what, like, you know, gotten into me there. But right now we're still... This was terrible. This was terrible. Terrible, I tell you. We're still alright here. You know, we still have enough freaking blockers to survive. But yeah, this was just terrible. They're slamming in here with everything. That is fine by me. I just have to block the biggest things. So, we're blocking this here, we're blocking this here. So this is 15, 26. So that means we're also blocking you here. Now, even if they do find another Kodama, you know, we're still kind of alright. I don't really care, you know? We still have that one life gain here. And we're gaining all of this life. Oh my lord, I just almost missed. Why didn't I use it end of phase? I was like, yeah, get out of here. Yeah. Where's my lighting? Where's my lighting? There it is. Yeah. I am the master of all evil. And I will always get you by the throat. I told you Mono Greed is dead, man. And I killed it. Oh, this was so delicious. Oh yeah, I'm dancing to the music. It is just so good, man. I love freaking life gain, and this deck was just everything I wanted it to be. And yes, we got beaten by that one mono black deck, by one. But for the rest, we crushed everyone under our hoofs, man. Like the devil. Do I have hoofs? I don't even know if I have legs. Yes, they are posted a picture, and somebody said, hey, I didn't even know you had legs, man. I just said, hey, we're ranted, you know? It is so good. I'm just, you know, a torso. I'm just a torso. My girlfriend just picks me up, puts me on the chair, and then it's it. And I'm sitting there for the rest of the day. But hey, today was very, very fun. I sang a lot. That always helps me to, you know, keep the mood. We lost that one game, but for the rest, you know, this deck is just very, very darn nice. And I enjoyed it a freaking lot. So, is there anything I would change? Actually not. I've been building this deck for 3 straight days while I was building all the other decks. In the evening, I always sat down and said, I want this deck. I need it to be good. I want it to work, you know? And that is why I freaking did it. And that is how I did it. I just made it freaking work. So, if you are still here, please, first of all, thank you very freaking much. But also let me know by putting a little Maloney's command down below in the comments. I command you to. And also I want to say thank you to all of my patrons and members. I really appreciate that you putting in the hard-earned cash to make certain that we can keep the lights on here at MTG's head on here at MTG Malone's. I really freaking appreciate it. My nose is itching. So thank you also very freaking much. If you want to check out the Patreon and membership, there's a link below in the comments. Easy peasy lemon freaking squeeze. Not in the comments. In the description. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I messed up. Should I restart the recording? Still no one's here. I'm all alone. So hey, there's also one last thing I want you to remember. And if you're waking up tomorrow morning and you see that beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, then all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.